I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Say goodbye to Sari, exit the house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sari is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. Sure, sure. I shouldn't just focus on what's ahead of me. Is this your house? This looks exactly the same. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Oh damn, what is she wearing? Nice, nice. Ooh, look at those. Look at those tights. And like, there's a subreddit called our sweater meet. Go check it out. That's pretty good. You'll like it, believe me. Ah, thank goodness. A little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. We've been waiting for a long time. I just got here, but I started to get really nervous and nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have assured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, this is simple room, okay. Take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. Are those tatami mats? What are those? I have a keyboard pretty much like this. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. It would be really embarrassing for my room to be a mess while you're here. While you were here. I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. It's not Yuri's wrist, as she was in the process of opening a drawer desk of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking of for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. There's porn magazines in there. You don't want to look in there. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, can we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations, other atmospheric enhancements. By the way, I haven't saved it in a while. Let's save it. Decoration, other atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Or the candles that smell like vagina. Those. Oh wow! I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I want to help out. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just our curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles, a wooden cylinder-shaped object. Do some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper. Use the candle to light the room. That sounds really kind of creepy. Okay, I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. Just a moment, a thin layer of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Oh, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? That's a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? That's a good thing. That's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion, helps you feel them flow through your body. Is this pseudoscience or is this actual science? I can't tell. I mean, aroma certainly helps, but like not to this level as far as I know. Maybe it's maybe it's pseudoscience. I don't know. Feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag, pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. Okay? What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbons to hang around the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper and the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract someone to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do a little well, I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Oh wait, can I look at the CG again? Fucking hell, I missed out on it. Ooh, what the fuck? Ooh. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed than when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's the marker, blood. You can write any character you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright, are they gonna actually make me write 100 characters? Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into the bag once more, pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Oh yeah, this is what I was looking for. Yeah, yep. Yep. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. You promise you won't be weirded out? Yeah, promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. Nice. And they're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. Combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird, Forrest. I have a friend actually who has a knife collection. He showed it to me once. So yeah. Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's interesting thing to be into, I guess. I think it kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? You relax that expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. Feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow. Blood. Are you saying my name, or are you saying like blood is coming out of my hand? I'm quite confused. Why did you do that? I didn't expect to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. And oh no, a small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. He takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Oh, is she gonna suck on that? He stares at it, noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Oh, damn. This reminds me of that scene with like Issei Hyodo from like, I think it was season 2 or season 2, I think. Where like Akeno has to suck out the magic power from her hand or whatever, like Issei's hand, and you like suck on his finger, and it's fucking hot as fuck scene. Dude, that scene is fucking hot as fuck. Hopefully a boy moves his finger around her mouth a little bit or some shit. Licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively put my back. Fuck you. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking, fuck you, blood. I hope you die. I hope Monica stabs you to death. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. It was a little weird. It took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head, but she doesn't recover from this for the rest of this afternoon. Alright, you know what? Is he about to pick her finger up and put it in his mouth? Fucking hell. I feel like that's what he's about to do. This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Blood? Did you really do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. What? Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Well, yes, licking people's finger, either sex shouldn't do without permission, but okay. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, blood. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Oh, Yuri calls me weird. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It's just a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. Tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. Our Yuri's knife cut through ribbon like it's nothing but air. Man, that was awful. That was a missed opportunity. That was an absolutely missed opportunity. Then again, maybe it wasn't because she is very introverted. So maybe if we made a move, that would be like in her mind extremely creepy or like too forward. Maybe she'll get awkward and we won't be able to do any work. Maybe she'll just leave altogether. And after that, reminiscing the whole situation would be difficult. So that's the thing. I was just about to talk about some other game I'm playing at the moment. But then I realized that this episode, I don't know when it will go up, and I don't even know if I've finished the game by then. Kind of pointless, but I was going to talk about Hunt Down. Anyway, I really like that game. It's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Alright. After I finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all outside. We lay them all out side by side. There should be a comma here. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. Just something I saw online, really. You're ready to move on to the next task? Yes, do it. What do you have in mind? I like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. What the fuck are paint tablets? You'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. You mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cup too much, it will be too diluted. You should just get a pitcher or something. By taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips. Then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Did she take a look in my drawer or something? Was she looking at my porn? Maybe. Maybe she stole something? But why would she do that though? Wait. Maybe she's like emo and cutting herself, maybe? I mean, some girls are into that. Some people are into like self-harm. They're not really, they don't really kill themselves or anything, but just like to experience the pain of it. I mean, I've heard of people like, piercing their skin with like needles and stuff just to like get a prick. Like, oh shit, that pricks. That hurts. And wouldn't they like that? But maybe she was doing that, I don't know. Her face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. Yeah, she is wearing a sweater. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought you would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the color for the sunrise, the daytime, the sunset, nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. You can hang it on the wall behind the podium in the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in each other's way. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. Relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. I didn't mean that at all. Kind of fun, you know. Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. It's like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if you don't talk much. Having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. That's so. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Yeah, that's true. And our main goal was anime, not writing. I think that I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I know you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Well, yeah, she did scream. She just said like, yeah, like fucking loud, piercing, shrieking voice. Probably. It's a good thing actually. I mean, it's kind of like it's probably kind of hot in that sweater, but it's a good thing that she's wearing that sweater, because if she was wearing like some like cut thing and she was kneeling on the other side of the banner where I'm kneeling to like fucking the blood is kneeling to fucking paint. Oh boy. More than painting, is just going to be looking down her cleavage, so at least this helps.